Scott Pilgrim is my favorite book series of all time. And I'm not a person who reads books, like, ever. The only other book that I've read completely on my own was Watchmen. I remember hearing how good Scott Pilgrim was for the longest time, and one day I saw a video titled, Scott Pilgrim, Why It's So Good. Now coincidentally, the video came out when I was in class. English class to be exact. Yeah, I know, the stars aligned for that one. So I went to go check out the book, and I fell in love. Instantly. I love the dynamics. I love the characters, the settings, the dynamics between the characters, everything. I was so interested on what would happen next. Who's the next evil X? Will Scott and Ramona ever be together at the end of the books? Will Scott ever stop being a douchebag? I was so into the books that when I finished them, I was actually sad. Not because the story was over, it was because that in my eyes, nothing else will ever be able to live up to Scott Pilgrim. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I didn't try to find another book, I definitely tried. I searched through book after book, author after author. I once spent half a class period looking for one book to read. Spoiler alert, I came out with nothing. Now Scott Pilgrim isn't a masterpiece, it was made by one guy in 2004. But in my eyes, that man is my J.R.R. Tolkien, my Steven Spielberg, my J.K. Actually no, maybe not her, but you get my point. And since I've been stuck in the book's metaphorical cock for the past minute and a half, you'd think I'd go to the movie section and say that's bad, right?
Wrong!
I think I'll make it a decaf today.
Scott Pilgrim!
What did you do with my sister?
If I were to pick a favorite movie, Scott Pilgrim would not be number one, but it would be so damn close. It somehow fits all 6 books into one movie and it is oddly good. The movie isn't a one-to-one recreation of the books, but when it is, it goes hard. Like, I'm talking, this is straight gas. But some things do need to be sacrificed if the movie wants to have some sort of good pacing. So that means no Lisa, no Mr. Chow, no job arc, no glow, and probably no more of other things I can't remember. Although we do get a cool fight scene between Gideon and Scott. No nigga Scott fight scene though. Honestly, I wish sometimes that Scott Pilgrim was a movie series instead of just one movie. But I do get why that it was only one movie. Things like Scott Pilgrim were a huge gamble back in the day. And I'm pretty sure the only successful comic book movie that came out back then was Iron Man. But surprise, the movie bombed at the box office, barely even making half its original budget. And I'm 90% sure that they set this movie up to fail. Hey, so I'm editing this, and in the trailer that I used the footage for, it says it's on like Donkey Kong. They set up like it was a romantic comedy when it was a action, romance, comedy, fantasy. Huh. They did do a way better job advertising it when it re-released in movie theaters. Overall, the movie's good. Like, really good. So if you have Netflix, it's back on that. Is there anything else I have to talk about?
Root beer, no! Root beer! No, root beer, no! So much root beer, no!
Holy god, this game's lore is crazy. And by that I mean the development lore for the game. Oh, it's that you want to know about it.
Fuck you.
There isn't much that I want to talk about here, so this section will be short. And also, I'm no game reviewer, so this is going to be like very unorganized. The game's good. But seriously, I like the game. At first I thought it was odd that they took creative liberties with Roxanne's level, but then I remembered little to no action happened in that, except for like the middle and the end. This movie was marketed seemingly as the video game equivalent to the movie, but if you read the comics, you can tell that it was based off of the comics. Like seriously, you would not know who Mr. Chow is if you only watched the movie. There are some cheats in the game you can activate, like infinite money, replacing all the money with animals. There's a blood code apparently, which is a nice Mortal Kombat reference, but I never got to work, so I have absolutely no idea if it's real or not. The game is a 4-player, but I don't have any friends, so I didn't get any footage of that. But if you do beat the game with every character, you do get Nigga Scott, which I think is cool. So if you like side-scrolling beat-em-ups and Scott Pilgrim, then you'll like this game, I guess.
Oh my god! Oh, I did it!
So it's been a while since any new Scott Pilgrim stuff came out, and yes, before you say anything, I do know there's an anime series coming out on Netflix. And the only thing I gotta say on that is called Scott Pilgrim versus the animated series. It's the perfect name, trust me. I know what I'm talking about. We have Scott Pilgrim versus the world, now we have Scott Pilgrim versus the animated series. It's gonna be up, guys. You have to believe.
Wake up to the money like Higa Martin. Keep 3 hoes on me, now I think I'm Mormon. Really only counting up if it's blue like Corbin. Don't hit my line if you know I'm recording, cause I got these hits, but now she wanna have my kids. But this ain't Murray Povich. I heard your last man shopped at Lids. You know I'm popping off, I guess a lot of guap. She tryna take it off like it's Mardi Gras.
Time to shoot my shot. Let's look for a fine girl. She don't even gotta be fine today. I'm feeling generous today, matter of fact. Good enough. Oh my. Googly moogly. Oh my Lanta girl. Let me tell you something. I saw you and you are looking no, that ain't it. Dios mío. Oh, eres hermosa. No, that one ain't it. Bibligan, gribbling, grobbling, slip slobbling, gobbling, you, Scooby, Dooby Doo, Raggy. Guilty. Nah, that one ain't it.